Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we listen to all of their records so you don't have to. And we rank them from worst to best. And we try to have a good time doing it. Normally we start this with the 6 Degrees of Tom DeLonge, but I actually totally forgot about doing that until literally right now. Did you do 6 Degrees?
They worked with Feldy. That's it.
Okay. Easy enough. So yeah, while you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. All the social media is at Asinine Radio. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Keep making those faces. That's fun. Tell your friends. And yeah, we're doing 311 today. We are doing their 13 official records plus their 2 independent releases from early on in their career. So 15 in total. And trust me, we're going to get through this fast because there's not a lot to talk about. Also want to shout out friend of the pod, Isaac, who wanted us to do 311 this week. And we're doing it. We're doing it, Isaac, just for you. But
He's not going to be happy with this one.
I know. Sorry to break it to you. It's been kind of rough. So let's start with number 15. What is the worst 311 record? Go.
This is going to be just like so rude. Everything I have to say is just so rude.
Once again, we apologize to people who love this band.
Apologize. This band is stupid, dude. Like, just talk about run of the fucking mill. Like, how did they? I mean, I get how they carved their niche. They found a group of people that were just kind of like mud, and then molded themselves away on top of that said mud.
So disrespectful.
They're just not great at anything. They have 4 great beyond banger of songs. That is it. That is it.
They have like a good 12 tracks that I would put on the greatest hits, but that's about it.
I wouldn't buy that greatest hits.
Well, what do you got for number 15?
If they put out a 7-inch with 2 songs per side of the 4 biggest bangers, I'd buy that in a heartbeat.
Okay.
But that's it. Out of 15 albums. Worst of it all, Stereolithic. Stereolithic. All right. Dude, who even fucking cares? This is their 11th album, 2014. This is the first record as independent artists. They got that dude Scotch Ralston back. I don't know if he's English or not. Scotch Ralston back, the guy who did Transistor to produce. And this is supposed to be like their big triumphant return to form. It's like their Iron Maiden getting back Bruce, right, after kicking my boy out. And it's just, instead we got just like a gross retread of the most boring
kicking out Blaze Bayley
era. The worst. 311. Oh. They try to do things that were experimental and unique, but it's just stupid, stinky, gross 311. Blah.
Stereolithic, huh? Okay.
Stereolithic.
All right. My number 15 is Damn It, their first independent release from 1990.
What?
I got no banger on this one. It's just everything about this is so amateur sounding, and this is one of the rare instances where, I get why this band decided not to associate these first 2 records with the rest of their discography. Like, they're very, very raw sounding, which could be fine, but the songs are just not there. They're not refined. The production sucks. Wow. I don't care about this. There are some weird moments, like some very Red Hot Chili Pepper sounding stuff. There's some golden age hip hop style rapping on this one as well. Wow. It's just, I did not care about Damn It. Did not care about this record at all. So that's my number 15. What do you got for 14? Go.
Just because it's going to take way too long to get to the spoiler, Damn It is my number 1. So we'll get there when we get there.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
I'm telling you right now.
Oh, you are an idiot.
Next up, baby. Next up, Universal Pulse, their 10th record. Who cares?
Oh my God.
The only thing that I have notes here that are just so generic because this band is so fucking generic. So I have a couple sentences that just things that stuck out to me. This one reminded me of a reggae rock band turned Christian. These songs just sounded preachy. Actually, it sounded like a 90s era 311 cover band that played church on Sundays. That's what this was. And their worst fucking song they've ever done is a song Weightless. Weightless, I'm weightless. That's probably a lot of people's favorite fucking song. That is the worst song that they've ever done. That song was absolute fucking garbage. And I didn't skip it because it was so bad that I really wanted to see it through. It's just, that song was fucking dumb, dude. It's like some bootleg ass dumb revolution reggae rock bullshit. That song sucked. This album sucked.
There is they do have an absolutely awful song, but it is not off that record. But I'll get to it soon. My number 14 is Unity, second record, independent record from 1991. So I can't believe you ranked these so high.
I ranked them so low.
I just because I just don't.
This
they're
is
not
you.
good.
This is you.
I know, and that's
this
why.
Is what fucking Fungus Among Us sounds like. It's what you like.
Dude, Fungus Among no. I'll get into that in a little bit. No, this is just pretty much more of the same from the first independent release. It's just the songs are a little bit more cohesive, a little bit like heavier. But otherwise most of their music is pretty forgettable, especially their later stuff. But this too, I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't know. It's just not good. Unity I think of it the same way as I do Damn It. It's better that they don't consider these official records. So what do you got for number 13? Go.
Number 13, Mosaic Hops. 12th record, 2017.
Jokes.
The only real standout for me here was just the heavy use of electronics. Like they're trying to incorporate some type of like electronic dubsteppy thing or some shit a decade too late. But it's boring and I don't care. That's all I got. Moving on.
All right, my number 13 is Uplifter, ninth record from 2009. This is the first album they did with Bob Rock, who did Metallica, Offspring, Motley Crue, shit ton of other bands. This is just some bad pop sounding songs. They've decided to take it into a more pop oriented sound for their music, and it doesn't hit. It does remind me a lot of the Offspring at this time, and Offspring up until now as well. It's just mediocre pop rock songs, and I don't care. There's some pretty boring reggae stuff thrown in here too. I don't modern reggae. I just don't care for at all, and this album just has some of that on it. I just don't like it. This is a bad record. This is where this is the point when my listen through where I thought I finally hit the bad music. Like everything up until this point was fine. It was listenable. Nothing was overtly bad until this record came on. So Uplifter is my 13. So what do you got for number 12?
Go.
God damn
it. Uplifter is my number 12. 9 from 2009. Yeah, this is I like the easiest and best way to describe this, even though it's cheesy, is like if you polish a turd, right? It's still a fucking turd. If you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. That's what this is. This is a dumb, boring ass record. And they got Bob Rock to like do his little magic on it and try and church it up as much as possible. But dude, this record still sucks. It's dumb. And it actually made it worse because kind of like what made them a little bit interesting and palpable was the fact that they were raw at times, and especially in the early stuff there, dude. They were kind of raw and they were kind of fun, but goddamn, Bob Rock just sucked what little soul they had out of there.
He really did.
God, man.
Like, and also for a band that like musically are just so bass oriented and rhythm oriented, like he stripped all of that out on this record on Uplifter.
Gone.
Yeah, just fucking gone. So my number 12 is Mosaic, 12th record from 2017. This is the first one that John Feldman did, believe. But yeah, so I was listening to this, and the first song that comes on, Too Much to Think. Yeah, Too Much to Think came on, and I thought, God damn, dude, why does this sound like they're trying to rip off like Blink's California or like John Feldman sound? And I look it up, not even realizing this is a John Feldman record, and sure as shit, he's got his like grimy little fingers all over this record, co-wrote most of the songs with the guys, produced this record. Dude, John Feldman has a sound, and it's so generic. So boring.
All he did was just rip off Bob Rock though. Like his fucking sound is just Bob Rock's sound, just a little bit more punky.
yeah, a little bit faster tempos. That's really what it is.
Fuck both of them, dude. They're both terrible.
There's some really bad songs on here. But overall it's kind of fun because some stuff is kind of catchy, but otherwise Mosaic trash. So what do you got for number 11? Go.
Damn. Sound System. Fifth record, 99. This is the second album produced by Scott Charleston. He's forever. I don't know, because it sounds because like you don't name your kid Scotch unless you're like not from America, right?
Okay.
Like, have you ever heard like, oh, this is my friend. Hey, mom, this is my friend Scotch. Like, no, dude. That's not an American name. So I assume he's probably British.
Maybe it's a
Britland.
nickname. Who knows?
Scotch Ralston. But I keep saying him because he'll come up later on when I sing his praises more. But yeah, second album produced by this guy Scotch. Also, I think this is the first one they did at their own studio, The Hive, which is also a dumb fucking name for a studio. I hate that name so much. It reminds me of like Beyonce. It's just gross. I don't like it. But this was like them getting back to the sounds of like music. But no, dude. No, you aren't doing that sound again, because you barely did that sound because you abandoned the actual sound that made you unique and cool for music, but that's okay. But then it's funny too, because they name drop NoFX and Black Eyed Peas on one of their tracks on here, saying that they're like up and coming artists. And like Black Eyed Peas, yeah, I get it. Like that's okay. This is 99, Black Eyed Peas. But like NoFX? What are you talking about, dude? What?
They're around for 16, 17 years at that point.
I know, dude. They've already like almost fucking peaked, man. They're huge. Get the fuck out of here.
Just shows the disconnect of this band being from Nebraska, which I will get into that on the main episode, because there's not.
What the fuck Nebraska is.
All right, number 11 is Voyager, their 13th record from 2019. And this one was the second one. I think the last one produced with John Feldman. John Feldman had his grimy little fingers on this one too. Not as many songs, but so this one is in much of the same vein as Mosaic, just crappy John Feldman stuff. And this record's weird because it has not only their best song they've ever put out, but also the worst song they've ever put out. So the banger is Crossfire, hands down. Crossfire is the best song they've ever done. And this is John Feldman had none of his fingers on that song. This is not produced by him. I forgot who the producer is now. But is it Scotch? I don't know if it's Scotch. No,
it's Scotch.
Is it Scotch? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Crossfire is a fucking incredible song. Absolutely incredible. The worst song, the stinker, Dodging Raindrops. That is a hot pile of garbage. The worst 311 song by far, hands down. It is it's awful.
Name too, Dodging
Raindrops. And it's a Feldman song. He co-wrote this with like Nick and one of the other guys, and produced it. Yeah, this song is fucking garbage, but Crossfire, fucking incredible. Best song.
Okay.
Don't. Oh, it's so good. So anyway, Voyager is my number 11. What do you got for number 10? Go.
Voyager for me. That's their latest record. Yeah, Crossfire, man. That's the biggest banger. That's not even a fucking competition. That is a top 4 311 song. It's not my personal favorite. I don't think it's their best song, but it's just because it's a generational thing. It's just because like Crossfire is so fucking good that it stands up with like the kind of like the genre defining like Down and the weird fucking energy of Amber. The musical of energy. But I think Crossfire is probably their third best song. I will say that. But yeah, it wasn't produced by Feldman, because that's what I saw too. I was like, oh, dude, because I was already going through and looking up like who's doing what. And I was like, man, this song is so good. That would be devastating if it was produced by Feldman, because in all of the things that we shit talk him about, like we don't. It kind of puts you down a little peg there.
Yeah.
And so it was nice to see that it wasn't produced by him, and then to see that it was produced by Scotch. I was like, fuck yes, man, because my favorite album is also produced by Scotch, but Uni's my favorite. Whatever, that's right. But yeah, Sound System, 5th album. I don't care. I'll never go back to this except for Crossfire.
Also, when listening to Voyager, you know what songs are Feldman songs, because they sound. It's not a cohesive record at all, because you could tell the stark difference between a Feldman song and a Scotch song. Like they're so fucking different. Dude, Feldman he needs to stop. He needs to fucking stop. And speaking of Feldman, I'm surprised Goldfinger's not on the Punk and Drublick, the final 3 NoFX shows. Seems weird, because I know they're friends, Mike and John Feldman. So it's kind of surprising that Goldfinger aren't on there. But
probably too busy producing dumb fucking records.
All right. So my number 10 is Universal Pulse, 10th record from 2011.
You really like Stereolithic, don't you?
Well, I don't know. So this is the shortest record they've ever put out. It's 28 minutes. And I thought, okay, I saw it's 28 minutes. I'm like, okay, this could actually be really good. I mean, there's a lot of just chud when it comes to 311. But this was just boring, man. There's nothing memorable here. I I don't care. I don't get it. The only cool thing about this record is the artwork, and because Sonny K did the artwork, and I like Sonny K's artwork a lot. He's done a lot of shit with Mars Volta and Omar and stuff. So otherwise, this record is just forgettable. Just forget. I have nothing to say about it. So
I don't like artwork that's too artsy.
But you love that fucking Black Sabbath record, the one with the baby, the devil baby.
Oh yeah, I love that record so much. That's my favorite Black Sabbath artwork. Born Again.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Plus, it's the color scheme too. Like I like
the red and blue,
purple.
Oh, purple. Like purple. Yeah, it's purple. Yeah,
yeah,
right,
like
yeah.
purplish and like kind of like red. I like just being obnoxious with their artwork. I like that. And their compilation record, We Sold Our Soul, or whatever that was, I like that one a lot too.
I don't know which one that is.
No, it's called the compilation, the Black Sabbath.
I don't know what comp you're talking about.
I can't fucking visually. The first fucking compilation they put out.
I don't know what
Black
it is.
Sabbath. I think it's called We Sold Our Soul.
We Sold Our Soul.
I think it's called that. I'm pretty sure it's called that. I'm like 82% sure it's called that.
Oh yeah. That's a cool.
What's
cover.
It called?
It's so We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll.
You motherfucker! That's exactly what it's called.
No, it's cool. It's very stripped down. I like it too.
That.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a cool cover. Yeah, I've seen that one a lot. I just didn't remember the name of it. So what do you got for number 9?
Not to remember it. Number 9. Don't Tread on Me, their 8th record, 2005. This was fine. I don't know, dude. My notes. Like, I should just wrote notes that said, "Don't read this because it's stupid." Here's what I actually wrote. I said, "This was fine, very groovy and reggae based, just fine." Damn, I just did not care about this one. I guess
that's how I've written some of my notes too. So yeah, my number 9 is Don't Tread on Me as well. 8th record from 2005. This is just, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's kind of forgettable too. There's some more reggae thrown in on this one that's not on previous records. If I had a banger, it's kind of a banger. It's Solar Flare. It's kind of a heavier jam, kind of stoner rock a little bit, where how the way it just kind of like trudges along, but it doesn't have any of the fuzz. Like it's super slick. All the distortion is super slick. So that kind of sucks. Like if they did something tonally a little bit different, it might have been a better song, better record maybe too. Who knows? So yeah, 9, Don't Tread on Me. I really have nothing really to say on this one. What do you got for number 8?
Pretty much just Stereolithic and sound system you haven't mentioned.
Yeah.
So everything else we're on point with, except for Stereolithic, which I don't understand why the fuck. See, I hate when bands think like, oh, we're gonna fucking get back to our roots. Like I complained about this in Iron Maiden episode when like, oh, we got Bruce back, we kicked out. I keep forgetting his name. What's his name again? Blaze Bailey. Blaziken. Charizard. What the hell is it?
Blaze Bailey.
Blaziken. I hate when bands think like, oh, we're going to regroup and we have the original formation and here we are. Like, to me, if you don't come out with something that matches the hype, then you get knocked down like a bunch of pegs. And that's why I knocked down that one triumphant return with Iron Maiden, even though the record was like, it's fine, but like, I just don't say anything then. Yeah. Don't pretend like you're going to fucking reinvent your already invented sound. Just don't say anything. So that's why that one's so low on my list, even though you love Stereolithic. Anyway, where are we at? 8?
That's a long rant for something that, yeah, anyway. Yeah, 8.
Their first record, Music, or the first real record, Music.
First real record, yeah.
93. I get it. Like these guys are genre hopping quite a bit, and they do it pretty damn seamless, honestly. They do it, and it makes sense, and it flows well. The problem is they don't do any of it great. They do it all like it's good. Like, yeah, it's cool. I get it. But like nothing is great. Nothing is the first. They're not the first people to do any of the things that they've done here that people think that they are the first people to do. They are not in any capacity. It's fun. They're not in any capacity. It's fun. It's just this band overall is just not for me. This is not my fucking cup of tea.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't like big lumps of shit in my tea, but this band is just not my cup of tea. There's also a lot of times, especially on this album, where when they're singing, their harmonies and the way he sings is very reminiscent of They Might Be Giants.
Really?
I thought that was weird. I got that like 3 or 4 times throughout that album specifically, I thought that was weird, but maybe that was just me.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on any They Might Be Giants.
They might be giants. Boy.
I actually just showed Tammy the song Constantinople yesterday because we were watching.
She's never heard it?
No, because I was watching From Russia with.
Heard it.
I was watching From Russia with Love, and a lot of that movie takes place in Turkey and in Istanbul, and then we were talking about Istanbul, and I said it's not Constantinople, and she had no idea what I was referring to.
She's never heard Istanbul.
I forced her to listen to the song, and she hated every minute of it.
How?
Actually, she thought the song was very catchy, but she was mad at me for playing it. But she liked the song. But yeah, she never heard it.
How could she have never heard that song before?
I don't know. And then I forgot about the song. Well, it's not even really a song, but Minimum Wage.
That's a killer track.
It's a great fucking track. Oh, it's so stupid. So stupid. I totally forgot about it. I haven't heard that in probably 15 years.
So
Minimum
both of
Wage.
those songs are from the same album. They're both
I know.
from Flood.
Yeah. Because I forgot about Minimum Wage until I was going through the track list of that record after playing Constantinople. And yeah,
dude,
so
it's got
stupid.
Birdhouse, it's got Particle Man, it's got My Racist Friend, or Your Racist Friend, not My Racist, Your Racist Friend. It's got They Might Be Giants, boy. You got their title track.
Mm-hmm.
That's a killer. I got on the vinyls.
I know you do. We've talked about it, but not we didn't do it on the pod, but
see, we gotta do They Might Be Giants. These are guys that are like bending the alternative rock genre in weird ways that, because it's so goofy and over the top, like everyone's kind of poo-poos them away, but they were doing it like the mid-'80s.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you.
Fucking shit.
Anyway, let's get back to 311.
So much better than 311. You wait till the main episode. We run out of things to talk about after 2 seconds.
Sorry, Isaac. So my number 8 is Stereolithic. Finally, right?
Finally. What do you like about
11th?
this?
I mean, I don't really like it. I have no banger. I just the only
if you
reason
return to form, I'm a fucking
no. I don't think this is a return to form. I think this record was more. They dabbled in things kind of they hadn't done before. There's like some disco style drums here, like drumming on some songs. There's more guitar leads. I think there's like a solo on this record as well. It's fucking long though. It's 50. It's an hour long. It's way too fucking long. I don't think it's a good record. I just had to put this somewhere, and it's barely more memorable than all the records I've talked about. So there's just nothing overtly bad about this record. It's just boring.
So sound system you haven't talked about then. Okay. All right.
Maybe. So what's your number 7? Go.
Grassroots, second album, right above music. It's cool. It's written like a year afterwards. And I think like at best it's more jammy than music and just sounds like these guys have really connected and like vibed as a band in this new sound.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the 311 exists in 2 different formats. It's 311 as we know them, music and on, and then 311 at their best with Damn It, but that's all right. But yeah, Grassroots, okay. So 2 things I thought was just to stand out to me. One is the song, I don't know how to say this, Taiyed, Taiyed.
I don't know how to, I have no idea.
I don't know how to say that, but that reminded me so much of fucking Sadie and So My Weezer, just so much. Like that guitar part, the tone was exactly the same. It was pretty goddamn reminiscent of Sadie and So. And Sadie and So came out beforehand, a couple months beforehand, but whatever. Probably written at the same time. And then the other thing was the song called Omaha Styley. That's just so stupid, dude. I don't even care. That song is dumb. I don't know. I don't remember what the song was called because that name is so stupid. That's one of the things where the name is so dumb that no matter how good the song is, I'm probably just not gonna like it. Omaha Styley. Like, get out of here, dude.
Yeah, but they gotta rep their hometown, you know. A lot of bands, a lot of artists do that. Just nobody's from fucking Omaha, Nebraska.
It's just this band is so dumb, dude. It's just
I wouldn't say they're like dumb.
They are dumb because they took the worst parts. Save
some of this for the main
reggae.
episode. Save some of this for the main episode.
All right.
We got to have something to talk about.
I'm already mad.
I'm mad.
I'm mad.
So my number 7 is Music. from 1993,
Madonna.
first record. That's what I was going to say, Madonna, but I didn't think anybody would get it. This one reminds me a little bit of Fungus Among Us, or actually, I hear a lot of Zebrahead on here too. Hear a lot of Zebrahead on this one.
This one reminds you of Fungus Among Us?
This one.
Damn it.
No, well, I mean, of course, damn it, because it's so early on. But it's more it's more Red Hot Chili Peppers for me. This is more Fungus Among Us, and I know this came out before Fungus Among Us, and I know this predates Zebrahead as well. But yeah, I hear a ton of that on this record. The bass is like it's turned up really loud in the mix too, which is kind of nice because I mean that's one of the rhythm section is the highlight of this band, on like hands down, it's the highlight, but barely. Because the rest of the guys can't support the rest of the rhythm guys. But anyway, I don't know. It's just I like the production on this one too. The snare crack, the piccolo snare. I'm a sucker for the piccolo snare. I don't care. Okay, you can keep making faces. That's fine. That's fun. If I had a banger, it's actually I don't have a banger. Yeah, I have no banger on this one. I was looking at a different song.
This sucks.
So what do you got for number 6? Go.
Number 6, dude. I felt like we're doing this for like 3 hours already.
We're only like 20 minutes in, I think. Right?
Fucking A.
Or 26 minutes. Okay, what do you got for
From Chaos, the record we almost did. From Chaos,
this,
6th record, 2001. Honestly, it's just like this record is Amber to me. It's Amber, and then a bunch of other radio friendly hits. This is a very, very radio friendly sound from this band. Mm-hmm. This is like them realizing like, oh shit, Down was a really popular hit. We should try and do something else like that. Right. And then we had like Transistor, and then we had Beautiful Disaster. And it's like, how can we keep doing that, but make it safer? And that's where Amber comes in. Amber is the most, and dude, don't get me wrong, Amber's a fucking banger. I love that song. Banger. It's so fucking catchy. It is so good, but god damn, it's a safe song. It is so safe in every sense of the word, but it's still a banger.
Oh, I fucking love that song.
But that's really what From Chaos is. From Chaos is just a very safe 311 record that just happened to have Amber on it.
All right, my number 6 is Transistor from 1997. The song is about transistors. Did you get the reference? Probably not. So
I don't watch dumb movies.
Oh, it's from a Snoop Dogg from a Korn video, but that's fine. So Transistor is my number 6. It's a double album. It's fucking long. They experimented a little bit more on this one compared to the first two records, 3 records, or whatever it is. They dabbled in a lot more dub than they normally did as well, which was kind of nice. Less rapping, because the rapping, honestly, it's the worst. To me, it's like the worst part of this. I don't.
The whole band entirely?
Yeah, really the whole band. I don't like the rapping, whether it's Nick or was it Essay?
Essay.
Whether it's either one of them, I just don't really care for the rapping really at all. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about this. My banger is Beautiful Disaster, because that song is a beyond banger. It is a beyond banger. Not Crossfire level, but it's up there. Beautiful Disaster is fucking great. I just don't get this band. This band is just not for me. It's not for me. Sorry, Isaac. Sorry, my dude. Just not for me. So what do you got for number 5?
I can just imagine like all the people that are going to message us. You're fucking high for doing this. You're stupid.
Bad. I feel bad because like I know Isaac really wanted us to do 311, and I don't want to shit on it so much, but so I'm good. Transistor is my number 6. What do you got for number 5? Go.
We're good just with the whole rankings. Number 5 was
we're good with the whole
311 to 311, the album of the week.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
My number 5 is Evolver, Revolver, Evolver from 2003, 7th record. This is a good album. Kind of feels like the B-sides from Chaos. Only a few songs stand out here and there, but this is just like it's from Chaos 2.0. That's what this is. But my banger is Same Mistake Twice. I really do like that song. I've always really liked that song from back in the day as well. So I really have like no notes on this record, even though it's my number 5. So what do you got for number 4?
Evolver. Hey, Evolver, don't bother. I don't know, popping smooth. That's kind of like what I described this one as. Some electronic stuff that was cool, but maybe this is like their pop punk album they did. I don't know. I don't really care.
So Sound System is my number 4. There you go. Have you talked about Sound System yet? I don't even know.
That's my 11.
11. Okay, that's my 4B. I don't have many notes on this one. Stylistically, it's a lot like Transistor, but it's just shorter and more concise, which is nice too because some of these records go on for way too long. My banger is Leaving Babylon. It's kind of a slower jam. It has like this like dub reggae kind of thing going on. A lot of ethereal vocals on this. I thought it was a good song. Otherwise, I don't have a ton on this song or this record. So Sound System is my number 4. Flying through these now, right?
Yeah,
Shit.
for sure. Well, there's like 3 left. So
what do you got for number 3?
number 3 is Unity.
Their second.
And I mean, it's just not as good as Damn It, but it's still fucking good. But I would get more into why I think these are both really good when I get to Damn It. This is the less good Damn It.
That's my number 3. Damn It. All right, my number 3 is Grassroots, second record from 1994. This one it's a more refined version of music. Music was their first record. Just a more refined version of that, more cohesive songs. The tonally, there's some like not crunchy, but just nicer sounding guitars, like more distortion. It's just a more well-rounded record than Music. Still, I don't care too much. My banger is 8:16 a.m. Super groovy bass line, and then really in the song overall. And this song also has marimba, and I'm a sucker for the marimba or the xylophone. So that's why it's a banger. I think it's just the size of the tubes. I really think
that's metal, one's wood, bro.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I don't know. Sorry. Wait, no, that's not. They don't use tubes, right? Now that I'm thinking about it. No.
On the bottom?
Yeah. Do they use tubes?
Some
Okay.
Some of them can. Yeah. I think the biggest difference in marimba and a xylophone is one is wood and one is metal.
Metal, not plastic. Why am I thinking plastic? Jesus. All right. So yeah, Grassroots. Grassroots is my number 3. It's fine. It's good. But it's 311. Not a whole lot here. So what do you got for number 2?
Number 2, Transistor. This is actually pretty good. This is actually a pretty great record. Yeah. I listened to this one twice. It is long. So I went through this one twice. I'm probably going to go through it again next week and see, like, is this worth even, like, trying to track down on the vinyls? I did enjoy this a lot. And I think it's an amazing follow-up to, like, their biggest song, which at the time was Down, and, like, Down blew up. And then it was like, how do we do that, right? Like the sophomore slump, even though this was like their 4th record. How do we match that intensity? How do we match everything like Down, but do it in a whole record, or do something different? And they chose to do something entirely different. Almost every song on this record is different from each other, but still form like a cohesive statement. Every song flows seamlessly between the two, and they just do a lot of different things. Nothing great, nothing extraordinary, nothing out of the box. It's just, everything's just really groovy, really jammy. But then, like, you get to Beautiful Disaster, and this is like the third 311 song you would think of, right? When someone says 311, you're automatically going to Amber, and then you're going to Down, and you're like, oh, I think that's it. And then you play this one, like, oh fuck, I forgot that was 311. This is better than Amber through and through. This is fuck yeah, this is better than Amber through and through. But I think this is better than Down too. I think this is my favorite 311 song right here. I think this is their best 311 song. This song is unfucking real. It is so goddamn good.
That's a bold claim.
It's a fucking good song, dude. For sure. Amber's dumb, bro. Amber's not a great song.
It's a pretty good song.
You only know Amber because of, like, Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa! But do you know any other song or any other parts of the song?
No? Yeah, I love the guitar part too.
Oh yeah, the guitar part. That's
so good.
You know, 2 part. You know, fucking 20 seconds of a 3.5 minute song.
I know every word to that song.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
To Amber.
I think I know every word to that song.
You know every fucking word to Amber.
I think so.
Get the fuck out of here. No, you don't.
I think I do.
You better watch yourself. I'm gonna make you sing it. I'll make you sing it right now.
I think I know it. I don't know. Anyway,
How did the verses? That is how sing one of the verses.
fuck. How does it go?
Exactly.
But I know if it comes on, I'll know the song. I could sing along to it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So number 2 is Transistor.
I really, really liked this record.
Get it on vinyl. You're not
Mike
gonna get it on vinyl.
or Scotch or what's the guy's name that likes
Scotch.
the band?
Oh, Isaac.
Isaac.
Ivan. Yes. So all right, my number
Ivan
2
the
is
terrible taste in music.
Oh, got him. Even though you didn't.
You know Ivan the Terrible?
I do, but his name's not even Ivan, or the guy, friend of the pod. His name's not even Ivan, so the joke falls a little short there. You know,
Ivan gets it.
Ivan gets. All right.
That's
my number 2.
disrespectful.
It is cyberbullying, dude. Kind of. Not as bad as Skip.
Oh damn, dude! We got a new challenger arises to the plate. Wow.
It's funny because this Isaac guy's been listening for a long time. Not as long as Skip, but for a long time. But we've never cyberbullied him. Never, ever.
Until
So,
this
whole
offense,
episode.
Ivan, but like now he may deserve this one because this band.
This whole episode is us cyberbullying him, just talking about 311. So my number 2 is 311's 311, the self-titled album of the week. So what do you got for number 1? Go.
What is your fucking number 1, dude?
What is fucking number 1?
Oh, it's from
dude?
Chaos because you're a little cuck boy. Oh my god. Amber is my favorite song, and 311 is also my favorite album band. So damn it, dude. Damn it. Are you fucking joking me right now? Damn it.
Yeah, it's no, dude. Not
This
good.
is your worst? Are you
Yeah.
stupid?
Nope.
Are you? What?
Didn't this happen like not too long ago where our number 1s and bottom tier were like reversed as well? Didn't something happen like that recently?
I don't know, dude. This doesn't make any sense, especially like from you, dude. Like this is what you like. Yes, I get it. It's very Chili's Pepper-esque, but only in the vocals. It's when he starts to sing, you think like, oh, damn. This is like what Anthony Kiedis tried to do. Like they're the first fucking 4 albums, and it's kind of annoying. I get it. But my God, dude, we have never heard bass player Aaron be this good. Ever. He was never this good again. And this is a dope funk metal album. Even coming off the coattails of dope funk metal albums of the 90s and early and mid to late 80s. This is a dope funk metal album. This is their best record by far. It's not even fucking close. They should have just kept with this sound because they did it better than the Chili Peppers. It was tighter. It was better. This was like Incubus era stuffs because they sound a lot like Incubus, Fungus Among Us on this one.
You're right. They do.
But it's like they chose to like dumb it down, and they did. They dumbed it down for music, the album music.
Yeah.
And it's like whereas Incubus never really dumbed it down. You kind of just think they dumbed it down.
They just changed styles, but they're still.
Incubus never dumbed it down, dude. The Science is not
didn't.
dumbed down. Even like Make Yourself, none of it's dumbed down. They still have a lot of aggressive like funk metal in their music. It's just masked by extremely catchy and beautiful vocals by Brandon.
It's my favorite.
But like,
my favorite.
damn, dude, this should have been like, this is where they should have just rode those coattails, man. Do it. I get it. Like now you're on cruises and now you have a 311 day. Now you're highly successful for whatever fuck reason that is. I don't know. But damn, I wish they would just stuck with this sound because this was good. This was really good.
All right.
Really good.
Or really good. Not really. All right. From Chaos, he has my number 1. 6th record from 2001. I think this one is as high as it is because prior to this week, this is the only record I had ever listened to in its entirety, more than like probably 5 or 6 times when it came out. I just so
you listen to any 311 record more than one time is just stupid.
Well, so friend of the pod Kyle Palo loved this band.
That checks out. That 100% checks out.
He loved this
band.
band.
A guy that had no business even listening to music loved 311. That checks out.
Dude, Kyle liked the same shit we did, just not
no,
to,
we didn't.
not like
no,
as
we
intense,
didn't.
Not as
I went to those
intensely as we
Andy
did.
Diedick pool parties. They was not playing anything that was not stupid. Okay.
But anyway, Yeah, this is my 1B. I think this is just a great combination of everything that they have done. Maybe not, obviously it's less funk metal than their early stuff, but I mean overall it's the best of the pop stuff. And I feel like they do the pop stuff well, except for when Bob Rock and John Feldman are involved. But otherwise they do the pop rock stuff really, really well. I never really cared for the rapping stuff. But so that's why this one is as high as it is. My second favorite, my second and third favorite 311 songs are on this record. So my favorite song on this one is I'll Be Here a While, the closing track. That's my favorite. I fucking love that song. It's always playlist that song. And then Amber, of course. Come on. How can you not love Amber? How can you not love Amber?
Did you sit here and act like you're not fucking living in Southern California where every other good song that I bring to the pod, like from the 90s, oh, I hear that all the time. Oh, that song's stupid because it's so overplayed. Amber
is overplayed, but not to the
Amber?
extent, but not to the extent of like
K-Rock's
Chili
fucking
Peppers.
top 5 is fucking Amber, and then maybe like Smells Like Teen Spirit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, that just shows you don't listen to it because they don't smell. They don't play.
I invented K-Rock.
The dumbest things you've ever said. So, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. How can you not end with that? I invented K-Rock. Oh, and then when this song came out, I remember a friend of the pod, Sean, and I, we used to, because we were kids and we thought it was funny. So we would say amber is the color of a urine stream because we thought, we were childish and thought saying the word urine was funny. So
I don't know if I'm not laughing at that because it's not funny or I'm not laughing at that because it was Sean. I'm not going to lie.
It's probably both, but probably more the Sean.
A little spiteful, huh? A little spiteful there.
I think you're being a bit spiteful. That's fine. Okay. That's fine though.
Yeah. Well, I'm being honest.
I appreciate the honesty. Yeah. I mean, I don't talk to him anymore. So, anyway,
if you sang it, then I might laugh.
I'm not going to say that. I literally almost just did right now.
You want to though. You want to.
I do want to. Because it was so much fun when we used to sing it and say urine stream. God, it's so stupid.
It's pretty clever too.
It's pretty stupid though. It's just really, really immature.
Clever for a bunch of knuckleheads in elementary school.
Yeah. Probably weren't the first ones to do that either. So anyway, let's end this. We're good. So thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, tell all your friends, share all the posts, smash that subscribe button on the YouTubes if you're watching there. And that's it. That's all.